Hello again. Welcome back to week 48 of year 4 of the Religious Education Initiative. This is day 3. We're continuing our way through the Gospel of John, and specifically through the Lord's discourse with his disciples at the mystical supper. So last time we saw Jesus foretell Peter's denial of him later that night, and then we saw him speak to his disciples about the Father, assuring them that he is going to prepare a place for them, and that he will bring them to the Father. When they question him and ask him to show them the Father, he tells them that he is already doing so, because he is in the Father, and the Father is in him. This time we will see him continue by promising to send to them the Holy Spirit. So this is verse 15 of chapter 14. He says, "If you love me, you will keep my commandments. And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another advocate to be with you forever. This is the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it neither sees him nor knows him. You know him, because he abides with you, and he will be in you. I will not leave you orphaned. I am coming to you. In a little while the world will no longer see me, but you will see me, because I live, you also will live. On that day you will know that I am in my Father, and you in me, and I in you. They who have my commandments and keep them are those who love me, and those who love me will be loved by my Father, and I will love them and reveal myself to them." Judas, not Iscariot, said to him, "Lord, how is it that you will reveal yourself to us and not to the world?" Jesus answered him, "Those who love me will keep my word, and the Father will love them, and we will come to them and make our home with them. Whoever does not love me does not keep my words, and the word that you hear is not mine, but is from the Father who sent me." Okay, so Jesus is speaking here in a remarkable and a mystical way well, a mystical way because it's a mystery, because he's explaining to them how he is with the Father and the Father is with him, and how therefore, although he is going to leave them, he's not going to abandon them. He's saying, "I will send you the Holy Spirit, and the Spirit is in me, the Spirit is with me and the Father, the Spirit will be in you," with the same kind of language as he used to say, "I am in the Father, and the Father is in me." The Holy Spirit, he says, will be in you, and you will be in the Holy Spirit, and therefore, I will never leave you. There is this he's speaking of the life of the church, of course, and saying, yes, the world won't see me any longer. I won't be walking around. They won't be hearing me speak up in the marketplace any longer. They won't see me, but you will see me. I'm not abandoning you, but things are going to change. You will see me, because I live, you also will live. So he's promising to his disciples that even though everything's going to look like it's hopeless, it's done, it's over, this is actually the point where they become bearers of glorious good news to all the world, because they will know and see and live in the truth that the rest of the world can't see. And Judas justly says, well, how? How is that going to work? How will you show yourself to us, but not to the world? And Jesus says, well, those who love me, they will keep my word. My Father will love them. We will come to them and make our home with them. Which, we were just speaking about the Eucharist. He's just told them some of these things, and this is certainly where we continue to partake and encounter the Lord in the Eucharist, and in our prayer, and in our life, and in everything where we are touched and filled and sustained by the care of the Lord, who has not abandoned us, who has not forsaken us, but who is with us always. But we have to walk in truth. We have to walk in love. We have to walk in faithfulness, and then we find we are indeed never alone. So, but this is also part of why we must not forsake the liturgy. We must not be absent from the worship of the church, because this is where, above all, we encounter the Lord. Anyway, we could talk about that for a while. This is the entire struggle, the entire reality of the life of the church. So for now, God bless you all. We'll see you next week for week 49. We are quickly running through to the end of this fourth year. So, God bless you.